It is hard to believe that in March, I turned 50. And I looked back on some things I learned that I want to share with you today over the last 50 years. So, first, for the month of March, the market sold off. And we're thankful we did that rebalance that we talked about in February to take advantage of that. Okay, so what do I want to really share with you about perspective of the last 50 years? In what I'm trying to get across in these monthly up or downs is that any one day, 1 month, or even 1 year, or even a market trend really doesn't matter in the long-term time frame that people should be investing in. This is not for you that are trying to speculate and make a killing in the market, because those that speculate trying to make a killing can also get killed. And some of them did in the month of March when things sold off. However, for those of us that just want to apply stewardship principles and set money aside so it can be there for us with some growth in the future, I want to share 50 years of perspective. And from 1975, when I was born, through the last 50 years, there have been times where the markets have sold off almost half. We lost almost half of our investments from point A to point B. And many people, which is why the markets were selling off, panicked, felt they had to do something. And what they ended up doing was missing the recovery and then the advance that has been the trend for the last 50 years. What I have found more than anything else is that time fixes a lot of things in relationships, in the markets, in economies, and especially with long-term investments. And so I suggest for those of you that are able to add to portfolios, continue to enjoy a market that sells off, goes on sale, goes down, allows you to buy more with the same amount of money every month. And for those of you that are in retirement that are living off the portfolios, when the markets go down, we just don't want to sell our shares. Why would you want to sell something when the price has dropped? And that's why, from a financial planning standpoint, we work with clients to custom make reserves. So in times like March, we don't have to sell because we had a plan, and the plan set aside the money we needed in advance of the need. And if your advisor or you are getting caught up with all the trends or panic of a market going down and you want to sell, it's maybe because you don't have a plan that protects you from these types of environments. And if you'd like to have that plan, why don't you give us a call?